Hi everyone, it's me, Moonlight Guidance. I hope you are doing well. We're going to have a look and see what's coming through for your reading. This is for you if you are here. And yeah, I really hope that this reading gives you lots and lots of clarity. And if it resonates, please do like this reading, comment down below, and do subscribe as well if you are here. All right, so we're going to have a look and see exactly what is coming through. I'm going to do two spreads with two different decks of cards, and let's see. There's a person here that meant the absolute world to you. This is someone that you really just saw a future with, you really saw commitment with, you really saw a path forward with in your life. You got excited. You finally thought to yourself, I feel great when I go to sleep. I feel great just interacting. I just feel great that there's this person in my life. I don't feel lonely anymore. I feel fulfilled. I feel full. And that's what I see here with the World card. You just felt this lightness, okay? This literal lightness. Look at how she's floating, right? With your male or female, I read energies in tarot, not specifically genders. You just felt so light and bright with this person around. You felt like, you know what, they were saying all the right things. They were doing all the right things. They were showing you interest. They were showing you care. They were showing you a real sense of understanding and a real sense of respect. And that's what I see here, you know, is that you felt really attracted to them, very connected to them, very drawn to them. You really appreciated a lot of their energy, and you felt like, you know, they found you attractive, you found them attractive. There was this mutual attraction, this mutual chemistry, this mutual understanding. And that's another really big thing that I'm picking up on here, is that the energy was just very balanced. The energy was very beautiful. The energy was just really full of love and care and attention, and you know, especially with the Chariot as well, this sense that you could really just also be yourself to a degree, and be the best version of yourself without having to worry too much about what they are going to say, what they are going to do. It's this sort of sense here that you really trusted this person fully. And I also do believe that you were vulnerable with this person as well, which means that you were talking to this person, giving them feedback, communication. If there were certain things you didn't like, you tried to bring them up. If there are certain things that you really wanted from this connection, you also tried to go in that direction as well. You were trying to authentically be yourself, okay? And let's see what we have here. I do believe in sort of you standing up for yourself. You may have felt like you burnt some bridges. I very much do pick up on that energy here, because I do believe that this person is quite emotionally, what's the word? This person is more sort of emotionally unavailable. This person is very sort of in their own world, in their own head about a lot of things. They don't always express themselves emotionally. They're not the most emotionally vulnerable person. This person is very impulsive. This person likes to sort of live for today, and they may think about the future, yes, but I think that they're very impulsive to the point where they like to think about today, and they like to think less about tomorrow. They'll think about tomorrow, don't get me wrong, but they're more in the moment of how they feel today, what they want today, what their aspirations are for today. And I think because of that, there's this sort of sense here that if you really stood your ground and you were like, no, you know, I really want a relationship, I really want commitment, I really want a future, I really want more time from you, I really want this. There could have been this sense of them being a little bit defensive and wanting only what they want, you know, or getting scared. And so I really feel here that that really hurt your feelings, and they could have become defensive by blocking you, ghosting you, by just not talking to you properly. And so that's what I feel like has happened, okay? This person has hurt you. That's been the story so far. I feel like I've just given you a story so far of what's happened. And this defensive attitude, whether it's blocking, ghosting, not talking to you, not being around you, not really communicating with you, or saying, you know, that's not really what I want, okay, bye. I feel like what this has done to your self-confidence and self-esteem, it's damaged it. It's damaged your self-confidence, it's damaged your self-esteem, because now you think back at all these good moments that both of you had, where there was attraction, there was chemistry, there was the sense of like, yeah, we could get on really well, blah, blah, blah. Whatever that is, I feel here that you feel very, very damaged. You feel very hurt, because you felt like your needs and wants all went away. Okay, now you don't even get like 10% of this person. You feel like you could have had 100% of this person if you just sort of let the connection grow. But now you feel like you only got 10%, and please don't be hard on yourself. I think the worst thing you can do is be hard on yourself. You asked for what you wanted. You were a high value person. You asked for what you wanted. And if standing up for yourself burnt bridges, there's a very famous quote. If standing up for yourself burnt bridges, then I'll give you the matches. You know why I say that? Because you stood up for yourself. You emotionally validated your own needs. And by them hurting you, by them closing the door on you, by them being defensive, by them shutting that door slam in your face, gives you a really strong idea that, you know what, this person cares more about their needs in many ways than seeing a really good person in front of them. Right now, all they care about, like I said, is their present moment, their own happiness. What's happening right now is all they really care about. Now, one thing I will say is we should look into the future of this and see what we see, because usually there is a pattern that occurs. And that pattern here is that eventually they will realize, and they will become stronger, that they had a beautiful blessing in front of them. And that beautiful blessing was you. You were actually able to compromise. So one of the most significant things in any relationship is compromise, right? Is compromise. It's one of those things where I feel like you compromised a lot. You compromised your needs. Maybe there were certain things like hobbies you didn't really have in common with this person. There were certain things you didn't really maybe have in common. You compromised your needs. Every relationship is about give and take. I don't care what anyone says. It is. If you look at any relationship, it is about give and take. It doesn't always work on one person's schedule. Even between like a dog and its owner, right? A pet dog and its owner. The owner may want to take it out for a walk when the dog doesn't want to go on the walk, but the dog has to do it anyways. You know, you might want to give a bath to that dog, but the dog doesn't want to have that bath at that exact time. Well, tough luck, you've got to do it anyways. It's one of those things where, you know, it's one of those things that I can't explain more than what I just explained, I feel, because I feel like I just explained it. But every relationship is about some form of compromise, and this person will realize that they just kind of expected you to always just do what they wanted. You know, there's that sort of sense here, and there's here they're realizing that it's truly about compromise, that, you know what, even if there were arguments or problems or things that both of you spoke about, eventually down the line, little things will always come up. It's how they get resolved. And this person is very conflict avoidant. Okay, they don't like any kind of conflict. They like things to be very perfect. There's a sort of toxic positivity to this that I'm picking up on, where they just expect everything to always be good, everything to always be right, for there to be no conflict, that no conflict is a healthy relationship. But that's actually not the way a relationship is supposed to go. It's not the way that a relationship is supposed to be. It's not the way that it's supposed to happen. And I think this is really, really significant and very important to understand, because the Empress also represents this as well. Okay, you haven't done anything wrong by asking for your needs, by unloading your feelings, unloading your chest. This person, I feel, is going to regret betraying you, hurting you, and losing you, because Seven of Cups here definitely shows that when you are, you know, healing, when you're working on yourself, when you're, you know, focusing on yourself because this person shut the door on you, they will be actually having less of your energy. And the Seven of Cups here shows what they could have, should have, and would have done. What they should have done, what they could have done. You know, all of this woulda, coulda, shoulda will come into their mind. They will feel really hurt, because the worst thing here is that if you moved on completely, okay, to another person, and you're happy with another person, this is going to stab them in the back. It is going to make them realize that they truly lost a blessing and someone that would have done anything and everything. And trust me, when they actually start to look for love, they won't be able to find it. And what I mean by that is, like, even if they try to look and it looks like they're happy with someone, they're not really happy, okay? This person has to bear with the karma of what they did. And even with the King of Wands and also the Knight of Swords, this person is going to come rushing back into your life, wanting a second chance, wanting you again, wanting you in their future, wanting you in their life. It is going to happen. It will happen. Mark my words, because it's going to happen, quite literally. And you will be shocked. You will be flabbergasted. You'll be like, what? Because the thing here is that this person is going to realize that they betrayed you, that no one else out there is like you. And on top of that, they are going to be romantically more inclined to you, as I would say the next sort of I would say more so like 4 to 5 months go by, okay? They will be more inclined to want something with you and to progress something with you. Now, I do also have lots of love rituals on my website for break no contact, manifest a specific person, support and consistency to protect your connection. So if you're ever interested in these kinds of love rituals, they are on my website. There's also rituals for love, healing, marriage, career, money, beauty, justice, black magic removal, protection ritual, etc. There's also as well beautiful items which are handmade, meditated with, and sage, like candles, bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels. There's readings that I do done within 12 to 24 hours if you're ever interested. And of course, everything is always linked down below. I do have TikTok, Instagram, I post short readings on there every day. It's all linked down below. And I hope that this reading really helped you, gave you a bit of clarity to see what your connection is, what this situation heads towards, and what is going to happen. And I really hope that this helps you, okay? So take care, everyone, and I'll see you all very soon.